You look like a green Elmo.
Green?
What are you,
Are
orange?
you colorblind?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
I'm orange.
Oh, you're orange.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa, so I look green?
somewhat.
What about my nose?
That's blue?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is blue.
Okay, because I was going to say pink.
Really?
Yeah. This is going to be great.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I had my bow tie.
Yeah, you guys could have been matching.
Why don't you put it on?
It has to be sewn on.
Sew it on?
Yeah.
Oh, so why'd they sew it off?
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
don't know.
You don't know?
I'm in casual mode.
Casual
You're
mode.
in casual mode. Okay.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
anybody ever tell you belong on Sesame Street? All the time.
It's a long story.
I know. I
Yeah,
understand.
I was almost standing.
You were almost a stand-in.
Elmo standing.
Almost stand-in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was almost Macaulay Culkin standing on Home Alone, and we're both in the same boat, kid.
Yeah. Zack was Elliot Page's stand-in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we've all been stand-ins
We're
here.
all stand-ins. we've done stand-in for somebody of another.
Yep. And now we're sitting.
Yes. Do you like to sit?
I love to sit.
Yes.
Do you?
Yes. Do you like to eat?
Oh my God, I love to eat.
What do you like to eat?
Candy?
Me too.
Yeah, there's candy here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, feel free to have some.
Oh, you're the best. Do you want some?
I would love some.
After the show.
Yeah. Let's have some candy after the show.
Yes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Soul Tickle. My name is Ticklemuff, and this is my co-host, Zack.
Welcome to Soul Tickle. This is a podcast where we talk about mental health. We go under the fluff and we talk with our guests about how they don't kill themselves every day.
Because this world is so very difficult, and sometimes I just want to give up. And
No.
today, we're talking to our amazing guest, actor, comedian, writer,
Yes.
Mario Bosco.
Aw, thank you,
Yeah.
Ticklemuff.
Welcome.
You have such an amazing characteristic. You are the life of the world.
Oh, Mario.
And I think that people are hard today in this world, whether it's because of financial or government or however job situation. And I think people are hard, and everybody needs a Ticklemuff like I do.
Aw.
Yeah.
I think that people just need to understand love more. There's no love anymore in this world,
So true.
right? Like
Yeah.
Christmas time, right?
Mhm.
And it's like it's not about the gifts. It's not about the gifts. And I say it this way: if you celebrate Christmas, well, beautiful. Decorate, shine it up. It's not about giving a gift. The gift is your heart to yourself, and you're
Oh
giving
my
love to
God.
yourself.
Yes.
And if you celebrate Hanukkah, light a candle. You don't need a gift. The gifts are they're just, you see candy in the jar?
Yeah.
That's a gift.
Yeah.
You know, you're a gift.
Thank you.
And-
You're a gift.
And I think that people need to more open up to life because there's so many dark moments in this world. And I see so many people feel negative and feel depressed and feel low on themselves. And I think they just need to see more openings in life because life
Yeah.
is not a closure, it's an opener.
Oh
And-
my God.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's more, if people today would open up their hearts and not think about, well, I open my wallet and I'll take you out to eat or let's go here. Guess what? It's not about taking me out to eat or doing that. It's about love.
Yeah.
Show love.
Yeah.
You understand?
I do.
It's like showing love to the world. And I love meeting people. Everybody asks me all the time, Mario, when you see your fans, like, do you like say, hey, I'm eating and I'm busy? Absolutely not. I don't care if I spit the food out or if I have a fork that has to go down. I'm taking a picture because that's love.
Yeah.
And they follow me. And that's what makes them happy. I have people that tell me I've been in depression for for a very long time, and you bring me smiles and you bring me happiness, and that is the best gift.
Totally.
The best gift
Yes,
that
I agree.
that life can hand you.
Yeah.
And I say this with all respects. I don't judge color, race, sexuality. We're all God's children.
Yeah.
If we can't live the way we want to live, then we need to find where we are wanted. Because everybody's wanted in this world. God wants us all. So we're created to be the way we are.
That's so beautiful.
Right, Ticklemuff?
That's gorgeous.
Oh, you're gorgeous.
You're gorgeous. Mario, it's so beautiful, all the things that you're saying.
Well, we have to not think of ourselves. We have to think of the world.
Is that how you get through life?
I do. I get through life. I've been through so much in my life. I was born with a rare disease called panhypopituitarism.
Panhypopituitary.
Yes, it's a malfunction of a pituitary gland. When my mother's water broke, they gave her, she was cold. It was the end of December. It was early January, I should say. And she didn't feel well, and they gave her an aspirin. And once your water breaks, your baby's ready to come out. And the aspirin went down the tube, and it went down my throat, or however it got into me. And I guess the medicine was too strong.
Oh, no.
And it burned my pituitary gland, leaving me looking young and short and a long time. I dealt with a lot of issues, not understanding the who's, what's, when, and where's. But I've come to know that life is very special. And we have to see what's in the box tomorrow. Every day is a gift. This podcast is a gift. And meeting Ticklemuff is a gift. And that's a gift that I love. Not every box that you get from God, and whatever nationality you are, everybody has a God. Every day is a gift. You get that box and you open it up, and sometimes your box is so full and you're so excited. Sometimes your box is not full at all and might be empty, and you might just do little things, clean the house or wash the clothes or do regular chores. And like today is a gift to be at this podcast.
I feel that way about having you here.
Oh, well, you're amazing.
You're amazing.
Mario, I saw something online, and you said that when you were younger, a doctor offered you testosterone, and you said no.
That's right.
Why? I'm so curious.
Because I had gone through so much as a child, being sick, always hospitalized, and I just couldn't handle it anymore. I was on the verge of a lot of looking down a negative road, in a deep negative depression, because it was always why me, and why does this have to happen to me? And unfortunately, sometimes we can't control why things happen in life.
Yeah.
And, so they were going to stick a needle this big into my side, and they were going to put in, yeah, you're right,
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and they were going to squirt in this medication. But it wasn't a one-time thing. It was a regular, ongoing medication. Constantly. So they brought in a tray of this testosterone. And it was during the time I was about to do NYPD Blue. And I was doing TV kid roles. And I found my happiness. I found my little corner of life where I could say, wow, I'm happy. And this is the reason why I want to live. And this is the reason why I want to be who I am. When I was born, they gave me probably 2 years to live, maybe 5. They were surprised when I made it to 10. I'm now 52. I'll be 53 in January.
Oh, my goodness, that's amazing.
Yeah, I get the kick out of this guy. It's just rough. So I remember them bringing in this tray of this medication, and they had everything on the tray. She forgot one thing. And I turned around and I took the cap and I squirted it in the sink, and I put the cap and I put it like that. And the doctor goes, "Oh, excuse me, did somebody give it to you?" I go, "Oh, yeah, oh." And she's like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "Let's sign you up for your next time." But eventually my mother, they called for appointments, and we kept switching, and finally my mother said, "Listen, he didn't get it. That he threw it in the sink. He doesn't want it." So then years later, they called me up and they said, "Hey, they have peel and stick patches." And I said, well, at that time I just landed on NYPD Blue, 20th Century Fox. I had a real role on a real TV show, and I was like, you know what? You could peel it and you could stick it where you want to stick it. I ain't gonna be me. I really put this. I wanted to say, can you stick it over your mouth? But I mean, they did it. It's like we have Mount Sinai in New York, Mount Sinai Hospital, and here they have Cedar Sinai, right? I said it wrong. Okay, let me say it again. Cedar Sinai.
Cedars Sinai.
Cedars Sinai.
Yeah,
You should go visit the children there.
I should.
You should,
Yeah, I
because
have
you
to
went
get a TB test.
TB test.
Yeah.
What, you got TB?
No, but they test you to make sure that you're healthy.
Why, you are healthy,
Thank you.
Ticklemuff. I think you are the cutest.
Thank you.
So I dealt with life the way I was taught to deal with life. I remember doing an interview with Cynthia McFadden from ABC's 2020. And Cynthia asked me, Mario, what would have happened if you wouldn't have taken the testosterone? It could have hurt your heart and you could have died. And I said, well, I guess I'm TV stupid, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm entertainment dumb, I guess I had to put my happiness before my life because
Yeah. Well, if you took the testosterone, maybe you wouldn't be the same person that you are today.
right. And I don't think I would have been happy being an average Joe. And
Yeah.
that because in this world, if you don't pop, then I feel like you have to have your own, like mine is bow ties, being short, having bow ties. So if you don't be you, who are you gonna be?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because you have to be you.
Yeah.
In life, you have to be you.
There's nobody else that will be you.
That's right. Nobody else can be you.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're special.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because you bring smiles, you're happy.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I feel like a lot of people, they don't want to be themselves.
Well, sometimes in order to get through those days of dark days, you have to not want to be yourself. And I remember a friend of mine dragging me to a comedy class. And I didn't want to be a comedian. I didn't want to
Really?
write jokes. Didn't want to do any of that. I'm an illiterate. I used to, when I was in the hospital, I'd throw my homework out the window. I'd throw it in the thing. And so she dragged me. And finally I went and we took this class, and I remember buying this thing. I was telling her, my friend Gina, I remember telling her that I bought this thing that goes in the ear, and it goes down and it plugs into the phone. And she was going to read me my jokes from behind the door of the bathroom or the backstage, and I was going to be done with it. She ratted me out to the teacher, which was the best thing, and she told the teacher what I was planning on doing, and the teacher said, if you have an audition for Martin Scorsese, would you go with the thing in your ear and the blah-blah-blah-blah? And I go, no, I would go off book. He goes, well, if you could go off book for Martin Scorsese, go off book for me.
Wow.
And I have to tell you, that was the best thing ever. I am so addicted to being a comedian.
Really?
So addicted to making people laugh. Not every person needs a doctor.
Yeah.
Because doctors can't cure every single thing, right?
Right.
Some people you just need to laugh.
Yeah.
And you need to tell jokes and make people happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, like, you're Zach's brother, right?
Something like that.
Okay. Well, Mickey Mouse is my dad.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Is he a good father?
Yes. So he's one of my jokes in my comedy career.
I love that.
Have a sip of water.
Hey, have a sip of water. Well, you said that you used to be depressed and whiny, and then something changed. What changed?
My career in show business. I just had to change
Yeah.
because I felt like everything was about being a sick child in a hospital. Constantly being hospitalized for one thing or another, and it always fall on Christmas Eve would have a convulsion, or Easter Sunday was like clockwork holiday. Bing!
Wow.
Time to go to hospital. And in 1986, I met Bill Cosby, who filmed a show called The Cosby Show around the corner from my house. And I had to change the way of my life, and I kind of forced myself into that studio, met them, learned so much, and then asked Mr. Cosby for help to become an actor. And he goes, "You sure you could do it?" And I said, "Absolutely." And I don't believe in this world that it's like, "Oh my God, Mommy, look, that girl's doing those amazing commercials. No, honey, they're special. You can't do it all." No, everybody could do it. Everybody. There's not one person in this world who says that I hear that's like, "Well, I'm too shy to go on stage." If you don't know it, you don't grow. You're not going to know who you are.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Family of mine said to me, "Well, if you're going to California, you're probably not going to do any shows because they got their own comedians." I call people. I harass people. I hound people. I called them and I said to them, "You got shows for me? What do you got for me? I need something." And then he goes, "Hey, I got a pod. Would you do a pod?" Absolutely. Because if you don't put your foot in this world, and I go by the steps. I don't know if you ever watched, I think it was Santa Claus is Coming to Town. It's a cartoon from the 60s when he goes, "You got to put one foot in front of the other."
I like it.
You like it, right?
Yeah.
Because if we don't put one foot in front of the other and we don't go forward, then we're going to go backwards mentally. And we are going to remain in the past. And I am partially remained in the past because I did have a bad past, but I had a good past. I had a lot of good things happen in the past. And that's why they call it the past, and we have to leave it and we have to pick up with the future.
Yeah. I like that. So, and it sounds like you ask for what you want.
I ask who?
You ask for what you want.
I do ask for what I want. I should say I don't ask. I'm a little bit demanding.
I can second that.
I think when I first met our amazing executive producer, I said to him, "Hey, you got a spot on your show?" And he's like, "Yeah, I don't know. Come on, bro, I'm from New York. Give me a spot. Come on." I don't know if I was being pushy or he was just scared of me. And he was like, all right. Okay, you can do 5. Let me see what you're made of. But it's not about the spot. It's about the friendship. It's about the moment. You understand what I'm saying?
Explain more.
Explain more. When you meet somebody.
Yeah.
And like I met this guy, Mark Hayes, last night. I'm sure you know Mark Hayes. So I met comedian Mark Hayes last night and we spoke. And then I said, "Hey, I love to stay in touch with you." And he goes, "Yeah, here's my contact information. Hit me up next time you come out earlier." So now I have a roster build of all LA bookers and comics and actors and anybody. So as soon as I know that my next trip is coming out, there he goes. He's the first one on the list.
Amazing.
And he is the first one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just get such a kick out of him.
Thank you.
You should be visiting. You should bring a show to nursing homes and children's hospitals because
That's the plan.
that is the plan, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That is the plan. We'd love to do that.
I love old people.
Old people.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, old people are people too.
Yeah, they're the best.
Well, they're in their own way, and you know, I feel like the young generation, although we have changed from the way we used to see television to the way we handle our careers today, I feel like older folks may have the knowledge, but the younger folks have the older folks have the street knowledge, and today the younger folks have the social media knowledge. And older people, they're great, but they don't do, like, I see a lot of people after shows, and a lot of people like, well, I don't do TikTok because I'm old. And I'm like, what does that have to, excuse me. I said, what does that have to do with it? I mean, because of your age doesn't mean you can't have a TikTok account.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not saying, hey, if you're 70, you can't have TikTok anymore because that's for the young kids, you know? No.
Yeah.
That's why, you know, we live in the world that we live in. And we have to use the methods of life
Mm-hmm.
to keep smile on our faces. I know somebody will say to me, I can't have chocolate cake today because tomorrow's my cousin's birthday and I'm going to have chocolate ice cream there. Who cares? Have your cake today and don't worry about tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow they might not have chocolate cake. They might have something else.
I love chocolate cake.
You do,
Yeah.
but you would get it all over you, right?
Yes, it would be very messy.
You and Cookie Monster would be the best of friends.
I would love all of his cookies.
You would love his cookies?
Yeah.
How would you act if you were near Cookie Monster?
I would say,
You would be nervous?
please give me a cookie.
No, you wouldn't be like, Cookies! Hi, Cookie Monster! Hi, Cookie Monster! Yeah, it's me! Yeah, it's Tickle Muffin! No, I didn't take Elmo's name. I'm just me. I'm just who I am. Yes, I'm orange, okay? And you're blue. Can we be friends?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Come on, you gotta crack out of that shyness, because you're cute.
I am very shy.
No, you're not.
Sometimes on stage, I start singing, but I get shy.
Oh, can you sing for me?
Yeah,
What do you sing?
I have one song.
One song?
Yeah,
Can I hear it?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Upside, inside out, she's living La Vida Loca. She'll push and pull you out. She's living La Vida Loca. Her lips are devil red, and her skin's the color of mocha. She will wear you out. Living La Vida Loca. Living La Vida Loca. Living La Vida Loca.
Wow! Let me tell you something. You're right. You're right, Tickle Muffin. You have to leave La Vida Loca.
Yes.
Because you know why?
Why?
If you're living the La Vida the normal way, it's flat like a pancake.
It's boring,
It's boring.
but I do love pancakes.
You love it all, kid. You love it all.
Anything sweet.
Me too. I
Yeah.
love sweets.
Yeah.
Cakes, ice cream, chocolate puddings.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we're gonna be great friends.
Oh, I love you, Tickle Muffin.
I love you too.
Hey guys, coming to you this holiday season, Tickle Muffin. Go out and get yourself one, because he's the best buddy ever. You know, in the 80s, when I was growing up, they had this thing, he would tell you, something called My Buddy. Remember My Buddy? Did you ever My Buddy? My buddy, my buddy, my buddy and me. And that was like my best friend. I could talk to him and I could tell him. And although it was like just talking to a stuffed doll, it was my buddy. You pulled the string in the back and he would say, "Hello, I'm my buddy. How can I be your friend?" And it was like, wow. It was amazing.
That sounds so much fun.
Yes.
Hey, Mario,
Yeah.
what tickles you?
What tickles me? Life, you know? I mean, I don't stop. Because if you stop, not good.
Yeah.
So I'm always, if I had the sniffles, you get the sniffles?
Sometimes.
So if I had the sniffles, I have to keep moving, writing a joke or writing an idea down or coming up with something or you know, being a comedian tickles me. Entertaining the world tickles me. Because when the show's over and I did good, I could walk away saying, wow, I gave somebody some laughs. You know, if we don't make people laugh in this world, life isn't, you know, it's hard.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people go through a lot of hard times. They go through a lot of hard issues, whether it's marital, family, love, relationships, in any way. And they can't escape that cage of, and they feel like the cage is not opening, it's closing on them. And if we don't bring them happiness, what are we doing? So when people come out and they don't want to get picked on a comedy show, they want to laugh, they want to have a good time, and they want to remember that night, maybe for a few days, or maybe tell their friends what they heard the night before. And say, hey, I saw this Pee Wee Herman looking guy, and he had a bow tie on. He looked like Pee Wee Herman, had almost the same type of hair, and he told jokes just as similar like Pee Wee Herman. And they may feel better,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I love making people feel good and making them laugh.
Because that's what life's all about,
Yeah.
right? We don't
Yeah.
always sit on clouds
Yeah.
as soft as this, right? Because
Yeah.
in every cloud, there's a thunder, right?
Yes.
In every cloud, there's thunder. It gets dark and it rains, right?
Yeah.
And what happens when it rains? People feel sad. Because if they're older folks, they can't leave their home. They're young folks, they may just not want to leave their home at all. But if we show them that it's just rain,
And rain makes things grow.
and they make things grow, they make me grow, they make you grow,
Yeah.
and then they make the clouds grow.
Yeah.
Because every time a soft cloud is full of rain, it gets hard, and the clouds don't want to be hard. They want to be soft, and they want to move around, and they want to pillow around.
Yeah. Mario, this has been so amazing.
Aw, you're amazing. You know, I think that people today, you need to open your heart more. You
Yeah.
know, I wish I had words of wisdom. I try to, you know, I'll tell you this. Before I go on stage sometimes, I read these things. Let me see if I can find them.
I think this whole episode has been words of wisdom.
Okay, so
agree.
here's something. You ready?
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to do the impossible. That's by Walt Disney.
Really?
Okay? So you got to do the impossible. You got to do things that you don't want. If you can believe, you can achieve. And that's important because if you can believe, you can achieve. And I love that. Then when it comes to comedy, Steve Harvey says, I told the same $25 a night joke over and over until they paid me $250, then $25,000, $75,000, $175,000, $500,000, and $58 million with the kings of comedy. Repetition is how I became successful. Okay,
Wow.
because you always have to have repetition, right?
Mhm.
Don't complain and don't explain. Just do it. By the Reverend Ron DMC. Because if you complain,
Yeah.
you're not gonna do it, right? And if you don't, you know what I'm saying? So you have to do. Okay, this was what I love. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. And that's a very good thing that I learned this. Because had my friend Gina not dragged me to a comedy class, I wouldn't be in LA doing comedy shows, meeting great people like you guys. Right,
Yeah.
Tickle Muffin?
Yeah.
So to get something you never had, because we don't know what we had. Also, going back to when I talked about the gifts from above, you have to do something you never did. And I get it. And a gift of life is a lesson to have attitude, gratitude, and humanity. Understand where the gift comes from. It's not mine. It's from God's grace. Remember that.
Okay.
And God knows that you are one special gift.
My goodness.
Yes, you are one special gift.
Thank you.
And live life. I tell everybody, just smile. Even if it's, you have the hard smile. Just smile. Because people think that, well, you guys are entertainers and you're podcasters and you're comedians and you don't have sad moments. And, guess what? We do. Trust me.
All the time.
We have more hard moments than anybody. Not anybody, but then a lot of people, because comedians have to deal with a lot of things. We deal with writing jokes. We have doubt. Okay?
A lot of it.
A lot of it. We deal with doubt. We deal with when the joke doesn't work the first couple of times, we now feel sorry for ourselves. We feel the pain of not being wanted or accepted, and then when we have our great moments where the jokes work and the laughs are big and we have great moments, and you know what? I always say thank you, God, and I always make the sign of the cross when I go, God, be with me. Just be with me. I'm not asking much. Just be with me up there and get me through this, because it's scary.
Yeah.
But you know what? If we don't put that one foot in front of the other, we're not going to get to the next stop.
Whoa. So true.
So true.
Yeah.
Mario, I love you.
I love you, Tickle Muffin.
Mwah.
Mwah.